Whoa, 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 whoa. Am I weird for finding this kind of attractive? Now hear me out. I think if you haven't seen the Chainsaw Man movie, then yeah, I'm a complete psychopath. But if you have, maybe you'll agree. If you're an anime fan, you've heard of it or seen clips of it. You can't run from it. I myself had actually just finished the first season the night before watching the movie. Walking into the movie theater felt completely fine to me, but the Chainsaw Man movie was announced almost a whopping 2 years ago and almost 3 years after Chainsaw Man's initial hit. Now don't get me wrong, Chainsaw Man's first season was no joke. But it had been 3 years since that hype, and over that time, while many fans stayed true to the Chainsaw Man hype, many others had also lost it. How did Chainsaw Man retain its hype for so long? Strangely enough, the movie's success may have occurred due to what others have been saying is its biggest competitor, the Demon Slayer Infinity Castle movie. Now, this video is obviously for Chainsaw Man, but I will say this, Demon Slayer revived the hype that animated movies can be. Its success definitely led to new fans, such as myself, but also old fans turning their heads for what the Man Arc could have in store. Aside from Demon Slayer, there's also another man who definitely helped in the hype of this movie. Okay, he may have played a factor, but that's not who I had in mind. Okay, yes, but no. Yes. Kenshi Yonezu is the man behind both the opening and ending of the Chainsaw Man movie and the opening for the show. And while it may or may not have been intentional, him sharing the openings on media platforms roughly a month before the worldwide release has garnered over 100 million views. If you just focused on the animation, this movie would have been phenomenal on its own. But the music, it just puts it a step up. You're immersed in it. And I'm not talking about the opening and ending. The whole soundtrack was amazing. From the subtle yet innocent music playing in the background when Denji and Reze first start to truly interact in the coffee shop, to Reze betraying Denji to their levels quarrel leveling the entirety of Tokyo. You're just immersed in the movie. But a movie can't be good off of sound alone. Its plot needs to be cohesive, and its characters need to have character. So, why does Reze matter? She's a bad guy, but she doesn't fully seem like one. Sure, her flirtation with Denji may have seemed fake, but it felt like there were real aspects to it. You would not see me getting naked to teach someone how to swim. Or when Reze pours out her heart to Denji right before sealing his tongue. Her emotions then felt true. But why and how? How did it feel true even though some of the audience knew that Reze was bad? Well, it's the little still moments in the movie. There were moments that reflected true romance. Denji visiting Reze after work multiple times. Reze not trying to kill Denji off rip. At face value, they don't play a factor, but over time, it adds up and you have a solid relationship between two characters. And the more the two interact, it seems like Reze really does appreciate Denji's company. She treats him as and the more the two interact, it seems like Reze does appreciate Denji's company. She treats him as a human, which is what his body, has been craving. So when Reze rips out Denji's tongue, it's like, holy shit! And Denji's like that too. So if the viewer and the main character just got caught off guard and are about to die, what the hell is gonna happen next? Enter one of the greatest wingmen in anime for 2025, Beam. In season 1, we got a glimpse of Beam, so he wasn't a total stranger, but as a viewer in the Reze movie, we have much to learn about him, like how he has a complete obsession with Denji and stalks him everywhere he goes. So when Reze is slamming Denji apart, it's not an ass pull that Beam saves him. And honestly, Beam's unhinged personality is not only what makes him such a hype character in the movie, but it's what keeps their audience on their toes and eventually causes them to love him. His willingness to put up with Denji's absurdly low IQ stunts make him that much more amusing. How far is he willing to put up with Denji for his attention? So, when Beam lets Denji saddle up like a horse and they charge into battle, you can't help but love this guy. But when their fight level's Tokyo, it doesn't seem like there was animosity coming from Reze or Denji. It really just felt like Denji and Reze had a devil lover's quarrel with the wingman and the refrigerator. And when Beam starts tanking all of Reze's punches for Denji, you worry for him, and start to fear Reze again. Reze genuinely seems annoyed at Beam, like when a guy's best friend is on bad terms with a girlfriend. You hope that this isn't one of the characters that Fugimoto takes away from you, at least not yet. But it's how unhinged Beam is, that he not only survives, but he saves Denji and Reze. And I gotta give Aki his props. He was busting his observation haki out to save time for Denji and Beam. Now, there's an unsung hero to this movie. Every Batman has his Robin. Every Jiraiya has their Naruto. Every Luffy has his Zoro. This movie's music had its sound effects. And it's not just the music, it's the sound effects too. You don't notice them directly, but they give the movie texture. From the subtle footsteps when Reze walks into the coffee shop, to the splashes of water when Denji and Reze are in the pool. You don't know that the sound effects are there, but you do know that they're there. Then flickers, pops, and crackles of explosion. They blow you away. You feel the presence of the effects. Until the two are submerged underwater, and you have a hard time breathing. Still, I can't help but say the movie left a bad taste in my mouth. Who knows what a Denji plus Reze combo could have done to the Chainsaw world. But leg, she killed thousands of people. Yeah, but she's bad. And all is fair in love and war, right? Kaguya-sama taught me that. Jokes aside, this movie is definitely well worth your time and money, so go give it a watch. 9 out of 10. I'd definitely watch again if I had the money and time.